Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Randy, aka Fragrance Dude, back with another video. Before I get into the video, please just take a second, like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. But without further ado, in this video, I'm going to be quickly, without bottles, I'm going to tell you 12 different fragrances. There's discontinuation rumors out there. I'm gonna only tell you the ones that I 100% know what's going on with them. And then I'll also tell you ones that are rumored, and I'll watch them for you to make sure that you guys can make a purchase before they are gone. Then I have one fragrance that was released yesterday, one that's gonna be released soon, and one that hasn't even been talked about that I know is going to be released as well. So the first one I want to talk about is Spicebomb Extreme. That one, again, I'm gonna go quickly through these. I was on a much bigger YouTubers live that I have talked to before. He's very trustworthy. He's always been right in the past with these type of things. He talked to a L'Oreal rep. I was sick yesterday, so I called a L'Oreal rep yesterday, or not a rep, but a call center person, and I talked to one today. And I confirmed what he said for most of these, even though they were vague. So what he said is that the L'Oreal rep told him that Spicebomb Extreme, even though a lot of people are saying it's discontinued, right now they're on their way of moving it out because it's not selling as well in the warmer states. They're not sure what they're going to do with it yet. They are in the process of making it so it could be discontinued, but it is not discontinued yet. They are trying to figure out if maybe they should sell it just in the cooler states or if they should do it online, whatnot. But right now it is not in limited distribution. It's not discontinued. It's still out there. They're just deciding what to do. The next one on the list, even though that's a great wintertime fragrance, one of the best according to the fragrance community, my favorite in the line is the next one I want to talk about, Spicebomb Infrared. It was a surprise in the conversation that he had that the L'Oreal rep said, well, with the Spicebomb Extreme, yes, but with the Spicebomb Infrared, that's not selling very well. And if it doesn't pick up sales in the next few months, it's going to be discontinued. So we got to keep an eye out on that one. Don't worry, don't go crazy about it, because a lot of times with companies, except for like ones like YSL, the companies will have enough stock for like 6 months to a year where you won't see it gone or at a huge price on eBay for a long time. The next two are also from L'Oreal. They are Code Profumo and Code Cologne. Code Profumo was announced that it was going to be discontinued, and from what they told me is that it is in limited reserve distribution, which I'm taking that as they have a reserve stock of it, a huge reserve stock, so there's still limited distribution to Sephora's, Ulta's, their website, whatnot, and they're selling it until they run out. Then they'll hike up the prices and then it'll be gone. So that is correct. Code Profumo is on its way out. Code Cologne, I know a little bit less. They didn't really have much information about it. It's not that popular of a fragrance. All of these fragrances you can still find for decent prices. They're not hiked up by any means. It just wasn't selling very well, and they're also pushing that one out. It is not it's in limited distribution right now, but it is not fully gone. So that is what I have for that information. The one that I know for 100% sure that is discontinued at this moment, because I did a video about it and I talked to a Paco Rabanne rep, was 1 Million Lucky. I did a video about it. They said they have almost like a year's worth of stock. They're in limited distribution at this point in time, but it is a discontinued fragrance that they're just distributing until they get rid of this massive stock they have. I'll keep an eye on it. Right now, they're just trying to get as much product sold as they possibly can, but that is definitely gone. And there was a second person who confirmed across the country that there was that this was discontinued with another Paco Rabanne rep. So that is 100% true. YSL YEDT, everybody knows that was discontinued. There is still some of the original formulation out there for a decent price, but they reformulated it. I tested it. It smells pretty much the exact same. So YSL YEDT is discontinued, it's gone. The next two are Bvlgari Aquamarine and Aqua Atlantique, and they are pretty much gone. it's been pretty much widely known in the fragrance community. I mean, I have no documentation saying it's discontinued. The prices are starting to skyrocket. It was like a week ago, it was $35, now it's $70. They are discontinued. So I think they're discontinuing and slowly moving out that entire line except for the original. The next one is one that I'm going to keep an eye on for you, but there was lies out there about the Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Mall being discontinued. That is not correct. It was in Europe, from what I understand from Fragrance Apprentice, it was discontinued in Europe, but only to limited distribution online at certain sellers. But in the United States, it's still sold everywhere. It's not currently any kind of scare or havoc. It's selling pretty well. Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male is not discontinued in the United States. There is also Armani or Acqua di Gio Profumo. There was a lot of rumors that this is discontinued, and while I cannot confirm or deny that 100%, I can tell you the person online or on the phone call told me that they're still distributing it. That's all I can tell you. And so with that said, you can still find the 4.2 ounce on their website. It says it's back ordered until April or May 22nd. And then they're gonna have stock come back in. Both of my Ultas and both of my Macy's and both of my Sephora's have all of their stock for Profumo. They're not out of stock. They still have the testers. They still have everything. So that to me still says that maybe they're having issues with producing it fast enough because it's a really good seller. Next ones are the ones that I don't know, but from the people who talk about these, they're the really big channels, so I'll keep an eye on them for you. Givenchy Gentleman Cologne, Terre de Hermes Eau Très Fraîche, and Invictus Aqua 2018. Those are the four that I'm not 100% sure about, but based on the people who are saying it, that's pretty much correct. Those four are on their way out. So that's Givenchy Gentleman Cologne, Terre de Hermes Eau Très Fraîche, and Invictus Aqua 2018. All right, so now about the three fragrances that are new, I'll talk about real quick. Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau Le Parfum just came on Joma Shop yesterday. They have both sizes. If you were on my channel a few weeks ago, I had a tester of it. I got sent from a friend. It is a great opening with a pineapple coconut, but once it gets to the dry down, it's not as good as the original. And altogether, the original is better. The Le Parfum does last a little bit longer, but the original still has an overall better fragrance. So that's on Joma Shop. The second one I want to talk about, it should be here in a few weeks in the United States. It's already in Europe. It's CK1 Summer Days. Not Eternity Summer Days, CK1 Summer Days. It should be an interesting fragrance. It's supposed to be like some orangish tangerine, so I'm really interested to try that out. And the third one hasn't been talked about yet. It's from that same YouTuber. He talked to the L'Oreal rep, and they are releasing Ralph's Club Parfum. And I'm not sure when. They didn't give a date or anything, but Ralph's Club Parfum should be coming out in the coming months, or sometime this year, I should say. It is the original. A lot of people compare it to YSL. I haven't reviewed it on my channel yet. A lot of people say it's more like YSL Y EDP. I don't really see that. I get some of those nuances in the dry down where it is similar, but it also has a little bit a leathery part to it. It also has a little bit of uniqueness in the opening. So, I mean, while I get what they're saying, it's definitely got its own style, and I do really like the fragrance. But yeah, they're coming out with that. It's just something that I figured I'd mention to you guys. I can't say 100% sure I know when it's coming out or what it's going to be like or what the notes are, but it's Ralph's Club Parfum, so take it as it is. But with all these fragrances, I'll keep an eye on them. If they start to hike in price, I have the community tab coming here in a week now that we hit 500 subscribers, so thank you guys very much. Should have a giveaway in the coming weeks or so. But with that said, thank you guys very much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you have any questions about that, please leave a comment below, hit the bell, and I'll be back with another one.